Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. So today we're going to be taking a look at the brand new elf city on old school RuneScape called Prifddinas. In this video, I'm going to give you guys a complete look at everything new in the city, including all the new architecture, all the new shops, all the new NPCs. Everything new in the city is going to be checked out in this video. This new city can only be accessed once you guys have completed the brand new Grandmaster quest, Song of the Elves. If you guys have managed to beat the quest and you made it into the city, let me know what you guys think below in the comments of the new elf lands and the new Prifddinas city and everything pretty much elf related. Also, if you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to drop a like on the video, and also make sure to subscribe if you're new to the channel. All I have to say is I really wasn't expecting it to be this well thought out and this in-depth and this really honestly pretty. The city looks awesome. I just wasn't expecting it. Just like I wasn't expecting Raid Shadow Legends to have almost 10 million players worldwide, but here we are. So for those of you guys who didn't know, Raid Shadow Legends is a brand new collection RPG game that is taking the mobile gaming landscape by storm. Like I said earlier, almost 10 million players worldwide have already downloaded the game within 3 months. It has great graphics, strategic gameplay, huge boss fights, an amazing storyline, and over 400 champions for you guys to collect and personally customize. I'd say my favorite champion is probably Elhain because I have a really big thing for archers and elves, and also, I mean, just look at her. There are so many different champions though, I mean, check out all the details on these. What's really cool about this game is that everyone can find something for themselves. Some like collecting characters, some love the graphics of the game, some like fighting live against other players, but I'm personally drawn to the storyline. I really enjoy good storylines in games, and Raid definitely has one. The awesome thing is that the game is free to play, so you can enjoy PvP battles, PvE and dungeons, cool huge boss fights. I mean, personally, I think the game's pretty awesome, but you don't have to take my word for it. With more than 200,000 reviews on the App Store, Raid almost has a perfect score. My name in game is SuperRS, and my client tag is Super, so if you guys want to join that, we actually have a couple of spots open. There's a brand new loyalty and rewarding program for new players where every time you guys log in daily, you get rewards for the first 90 days. So what are you guys waiting for? Go to the description, click these special links, and you will get 50,000 silver and a free epic champion as part of the new player program to start your journey. Good luck, and I'll see you there. Once you guys manage to finish the quest, you'll already be inside the city, but if you want to go back in, obviously just enter the city gate, and you'll be back inside the city. Now, the reason you guys can't see any of the buildings out here from the outside is that it's part of the magic of the elf city. I'm also thinking it's something engine or graphics related. They can't show it for some reason, but either way, once you guys are inside here, you will have access to everything elf city related. If you open your mini-map, you can see where everything is. It's a massive, massive area, probably one of the biggest areas added to the game, and there is a lot to do here. Not only has the inside of Prifddinas been updated, but the outside has as well. As you guys can see on the western side, we have a brand new dock here, and to the north, we have a brand new smaller city called Gwyneth, with a couple of activities for you guys to explore, which I will show later on in the video. I'm going to be starting at the bottom of the elf city, where you guys enter inside the gates and do a clockwise overview of everything in the city. Once I've done the overview in the city, I'm going to head north to the surrounding area up here and go over what's here for you guys to explore as well. The first noticeable thing you'll see is a brand new small dueling ring where we have 2 elf gladiators stripped going at it 24/7. And then we also have this little teleport platform here. Now when you open your mini-map, you're going to see a bunch of these around the map. We have 4 on either side. Now there's 8 clans that rule over Prifddinas, and each person or each one of the 8 clan leaders stands at this platform and tells you what he's doing or what his plan is for the new Prifddinas. If you guys click on the teleport platform, you will be teleported up to the upper platform, which is a really cool glowing white crystal platform which you guys can walk over and above and on, of course, and see everything from the upper part of the city. But for now, we're just going to check out what's on the ground first. So we're going to teleport back down and keep running west. So the first entrance here, this cave entrance, is Ironworth's new Slayer dungeon. Located in this dungeon, we have 9 dark beasts, 12 Kurasks, 9 Necreals, 9 Bloodvelds, and 12 Water Fiends, as well as 6 Moss Giants. So if you guys have a Slayer task, or you're looking to kill these monsters, just for fun I guess, you can come down to this cave and kill them here if you'd like. It's worth noting that the dark beasts in the catacombs of Karen have been taken away, so they can be fit here instead. To the north of the cave, we have a brand new dye shop, so if we trade Gwyneth here, she will stock 10 of all the 6 different dyes in the game. To the west of the dye shop, we have a brand new estate agent, Alwyn. We can talk to him, and if you guys like, you can move your house to this area. To the north of the estate agent, we have another teleport platform with Lady Kellen Ithel right next to it. And then to the north of that, we have a brand new spinning wheel, as well as a loom. And we have Nia here you can trade, and you can trade her for furs and crafting supplies. Southeast of this house, we have Leanne here, who we're also going to trade, and in her shop, you can also find some brand new stuff to wear. Now, if we check out the prices of this, if you guys are very, well, how should I put this, rich, you guys can buy a crystal crown for 250 million GP. This is pretty much a straight fashionscape store, so if you guys have lots of money and want to look super cool, definitely come to the shop and see what she has to offer. As you guys can see from the prices, you're going to have to be spending a bit of money here. Well, mainly just for the crown. Just to the east of the Ware shop, we have this little house right here that houses the singing recipes and the new singing bowl, as well as Conwena. If you guys click on the singing recipes book, you can see all of the new crystal armor, the new crystal equipment that's in the game, as well as what you need to make all of it. You can make it at this singing bowl by having the supplies already, or you can have the supplies in your inventory, right-click on Conwena, and have her do it for you. To the north of this, we have the new teleport portal, where you guys can, if you change your house to Prifddinas, this is where you are teleported. If we head to the western city exit, we can leave the city by leaving the gates, and then we come across 2 docks. Now, on the northern docks, we have the new charter ship members, and you guys can charter ship here, just like any other charter ship in the game. Or, if we head to the southern dock, we got 3 fellows here. We got Ian, we have Surma, and we have Slippers. So, if you guys want, you guys can join Ian and dance just by spam-clicking dance. If you guys want to talk to these guys, you can't, because if you left-click, it says he's too busy playing some succulent beats to stop and talk. So there's some kind of Easter egg, most likely, but it's kind of funny. If you guys want to dance, somebody should just set up, like, a bot here and just dance for, 24/7. That would be... No, don't bot. Just kidding. All right, we're going to head back into the city and keep heading north. We have a new staff shop, which is run by Elgin. So we're going to trade Elgin. He pretty much houses the exact same staffs that are in the Varrock staff shop, so all the different elemental staffs as well as a staff and a battle staff. To the north, we have this nice little intersection, super pretty, with 4 different magic trees and also another teleport platform, as well as Lord Amlod. Further to the north, we have a new runes shop, which is run by Aoife. If we trade her, stocks all the usual runes, so a new place to buy runes for Iron Men that isn't too hopefully crowded. Here we have a new Gauntlet Portal. If you guys enter this Gauntlet Portal and you click on it, you'll be inside the new Gauntlet area. Now, this is the new, what people are calling dungeoneering-like minigame. Pretty much when you guys go in here, you'll have to face a boss at the very end. And to get to that boss, you guys have to make your way through different rooms that are generated. You have to make your own armor, make your own weapons, you have to get your own supplies, then fight a boss at the end for the chance of getting the new crystal armor, the new crystal weapon, and the chance of the new crystal pet. To the northeast of the portal, we have a new Elven bar. If we talk to Ira, or Ira, however you say her name, we can see we have a brand new drink here, a local specialty, which is called the Elven Dawn. 6 coins, let's see what it does. Here you go. What do we got? What does it look like? Looks pretty boring. Stats are normal. Let's drink it. And it drains strength by 1. It may also actually have boosted agility by 1, which I just saw. So, hey, free agility boost. To the south of the bar, we have a brand new sand pit, which is actually fairly close to a bank. Just to the southeast of it is a bank that's pretty close, which actually might make this kind of popular. Right next to the sand pit is a new altar, which you guys can pray at, obviously. And then to the southeast of that, which this is where the bank that I was talking about. Now, located at this bank is actually the start of the agility course. So I'm going to show you guys a lap of the agility course, what it looks like, and how much XP you can get. So we're going to climb the ladder to start. Now, something cool that can actually happen when you guys are doing this agility course is that portals will appear. And these portals will actually lead you to further on in the course, which means they're kind of a shortcut. Kind of depends on your agility level, I believe, but it actually does increase XP per hour. But to start off, we're going to head south. We're going to cross this tightrope and try to hopefully get one of these portals. Okay, so one of those portals just spawned. So as you guys can see, usually we would have to cross this tightrope here, or this little wood bridge, rope bridge, whatever you want to call it. If we take the portal, it's actually going to take us across quicker, which means that we just skip that section and we're going to save a bit of time. Now, this isn't going to drastically increase XP per hour, maybe by 1 to 2, maybe even 3k an hour. But, you know, if you're doing this efficiently, it will make a difference. Once we've crossed these 2 tightropes, We're going to end up on the top of this mountain. We're then going to enter this dark hole, and we're going to end up back in the Elf City, and we're going to have a really big, really nice 900 something XP drop, 968 XP drop right there, which makes this course pretty good. I mean, it was a super pretty course to run on. So if you guys wanted something to mix it up when doing agility, definitely worth doing this course. To the north, we have another teleport platform with Lady Karis Heffen from it, from the Song of the Elves quest, of course. And then just to the east of this, we have a cool little shop here from Iwin, and he sells a mithril, adamant, and rune mace. Further to the east, we just have some regular elf houses here with a lot of ranges. If you ever want to use these ranges, go for it. We have another teleport platform. This time we have Lady Fionn Myler next to it. Again, I am just messing up these names terribly. My apologies to the elf people. We also have a new crystal tree patch. A well. Some really cool looking trees. And then further to the east, we have some new mahogany and some new teak trees. Now, if you guys want to turn these into planks, we have a brand new sawmill operator right here as well, if you guys ever want to make use of this area. Also, we have the most important thing here, which is a brand new cabbage patch. Leo over here has a new herblore shop. In this herblore shop, it pretty much stocks the same things as all the other shops. Further to the south is a new patch with allotments, flowers, and then another allotment patch. We also have another teleport platform with Lord Pecan Cruise next to it, an onion patch. We also have a new farming shop with Branwen being in control of that. All the farming supplies are here. Further to the west right here in this little place, we have a little marketplace with lots of different sellers there, all selling their goods. You guys can check out the stalls if you'd like. Pretty much the same as the Arty Market, but these all stock something unique. So if you're an Iron Man or just an account who pretty much lives in Prifddinas, which might be a thing after this update, then it's worth checking these out. This little shop to the north here, which stocks food from Derwin, actually has a pretty interesting supply of food. Kind of all over the place, but still kind of unique. Thought I'd show it. We're going to head back to the stalls and keep going south from here. To the south, we have a new archery range and a new archery shop as well. So we're going to run here to the southeast and see what they have to offer. There's also a brand new bank and a brand new anvil and furnace. So an anvil and a furnace right next to each other, which is super close to a bank, which actually might make this is definitely closer than the Edgeville furnace, which is going to make this great for, in my opinion, making cannonballs, which I need to do. But since the fact it's so close to it actually is going to make it very, very useful. We have a general store here, just like any city should. We have a teleport platform with Lord Backstorian next to it. The archery shop and range are here. We're going to talk to or trade Cian, and she stocks rune, adamant, and mithril arrows, as well as a maple shortbow, maple longbow, yew shortbow, and yew longbow. Now we're going to head back southwest. As I mentioned, we have a really cool furnace and anvil room here. And then to the south of this furnace and anvil room here, we have a pickaxe shop. So we're going to trade Gwyn, and Gwyn is going to stock iron through rune, as well as 10 chisels. Reese is actually another place where you guys can turn all of that armor into what it's supposed to be. So the crystal equipment into the crystal armor, all that stuff. Again, you can check out the book to see what everything requires. Just to the west, we have another teleport platform. This time, we have Lady Tangwyn Treharn right next to it. To the north, we have two entrances. One is a cave entrance, and one is a teleport platform. So first, we're going to go to the teleport platform. This is going to take you to the brand new mining, skilling, whatever you want to call it, boss. It's called Zalcano. I think it's a she, actually. She's called Zalcano. You guys can talk to Rhiannon in here. She'll tell you exactly what you need to do to complete the boss and finish the boss. And right now, this is not really a boss that's meant for XP, but it's mainly meant for skilling supplies. But it looks really cool from the outside. If you want to check it out, I check out the OSRS wiki, or just check out a YouTube guide, which I'm sure has been uploaded by now. And just below the teleport platform, we also have a cave entrance. Inside of this cave entrance is a really cool mine that pretty much houses every single type of ore in the game. Runite, adamant, coal, mithril, gold, copper, pretty much everything you guys want. I believe I've seen 3. There's one down here, 2, and then I think 3 runite ore, but this is a really cool place to mine, and it's actually fairly close to a bank as well. So if you guys get a full inventory, the bank is just to the east over there. I'm not sure if it's the most efficient thing to do to collect ore, but the fact that there's all of those down there and that it's pretty close to a bank is kind of neat, and it's cool that it's there. That's a big tree. Now, if we come back here, that's going to finish the counterclockwise overview of the city. But to the north here, we have two more that we're going to check out. Two more shops, an armor and a sword shop. So Anarin runs this armor store with mithril, adamant, and rune armor. And then Kellen over here has some weapons for us. He stocks a dragon halberd, dragon dagger, rune sim, addy sim, halberds, daggers, all this stuff. Worth mentioning though, pretty expensive, 375k. Now to the north of this is the final part of the ground tour, and I have to say this looks really, really cool. This tree with the crystal steps looks absolutely phenomenal. I think it looks so neat. So if you guys see all these banners around here, again, this city is now run by 8 different clans, and these clans are represented by these banners that are surrounding this tree. If we head up the crystal staircase, we can climb up. And now we're going to be on the platform above the city. I think this looks really, really cool, and you guys can explore this further if you'd like. Now, all those teleport platforms I talked about earlier are going to lead you to the different parts of the platform. This is the complete center. I believe this Elven Crystal chest is where you can put these new upgraded crystal keys in and get that upgraded loot. We have a teleport platform here. If you guys would like, you can travel to the teleport platform, which will then take you to the Gran Library. And in this Gran Library is a lot of lore. So by searching any of these bookcases, you guys can click on them, and there's going to be dozens of books for you guys to check out and read if you're really interested in the lore of the Elf City and Prifddinas and all of that. The library itself is really cool as well, really well made. So again, worth exploring if you want to check that out. But for now, we're going to head back with the teleport platform and head to the northern part up here. We have another altar, and we also have this guy called Crefid. We're going to talk to Crefid, Srefid, however you say your name. He's going to tell us that it's time to reflect, agility, ability, all that stuff. He's going to tell you that you guys can actually set your respawn point to Prifddinas, which I'm going to do. YOLO, why not, you know? So you guys can accept that. My respawn point is now in Prifddinas, so every time I die, I spawn in the Elf City. Kind of cool. From here, you guys can choose to go northwest, northeast, southwest, southeast. It pretty much all goes to the same place. There's not really much else to see up here other than the scenic views from the top of the platform. There's some guards up here. There are some other NPCs, like for example, this guy, Lenwy, but usually the conversation goes exactly the same. You say hi, they say hi back, many different ways to greet, all that stuff, and then the conversation ends. So we're going to follow this up here, and each different endpoint is where one of those teleport platforms are. So if we channel the teleport platform and then head down, you guys are going to end up at that point on the ground floor of Elf City. And here you can find the people who were the clan leaders of each different clan. So if we're going to head back up, again, it's pretty much the same thing all around. You guys can run through this if you'd like. I won't go through every single part because it really is mainly just the same. People will just be on either sides of here, and you guys can talk to them if you like. But that's pretty much it. There's also these bells here that you can ring, though I haven't figured out what they actually do. I'm not sure if they're just there for cosmetic purposes or if they're just there because if you ring it, it actually makes a sound when you turn your sound on. But either way, maybe it's an Easter egg we don't know about. Or maybe everybody needs to stand at a bell and pull it at the same time or ring it at the same time, and then something crazy happens, like Jad spawns right next to you. That'd be actually be wild, but... Again, this platform is mainly just for sightseeing, in my opinion. I may have missed something. Again, I'm making this a day of release, so if anything new appears, if anything new happens, if you guys find out any new information about the Elf City, please post it in the comments below. Let me know if I missed anything, because I would gladly love to go over it in another video, or just pretty much read through comments all the time and see what we can discover with the new Elf City. So what we're going to do now is we're going to head back down to the ground floor. I'm going to head to the northern part of the city, exit the gate, and then go over what's here to the north. So we're now at the northern entrance. We're going to exit the city here and watch it disappear forever. Now it's gone, just filled with trees. If we keep heading north, we actually have a pretty cool new little area here where you guys can catch chinchompas, red chinchompas. I hate catching them in felled up hills, and this place here looks packed with them, so definitely worth maybe coming here for catching your chinchompas in the future. I'm not really sure of XP rates, but there's also a cute little... Wait, oh my god, there's a red panda. I just noticed that. Shout out to maybe Old School RuneScape's first new red panda. Could I get some love heart red pandas in the comment section, please? That's awesome. That's amazing. Anyways, red chinchompas here. And we have a little Easter egg down here to one of the developers of the Elf City, Mod Lenny. If we keep going all the way down here to the southeast, we have Lenny, who is with a bunch of rabbits and a fire. So shout out to Lenny. I believe this is a reference to one of the J-mods, Mod Lenny, who probably had a big part in the development of Elf City. He takes something out of his pocket. What do you take out of that pocket? Ain't a thing in my pocket. I know there ain't. You got it in your hand. And that's it. That's the little Easter egg reference. Now we're going to head back. Good luck, Mod Lenny. Keep doing your thing, bro. Also to the north of the Chinchompas here behind this tree is actually a hidden cave with a danger sign in front of it. And you're probably wondering what is in this cave that can be so dangerous. Well, actually, all it is just a level 2 rabbit. Unfortunately, this level 2 rabbit is being killed quite frequently right now. And apparently, this is a day of release assumption. The respawn rate of this thing is every 5 to 6 hours. The reason people are trying to kill it is because it drops something called a Crystal Grail, which at the moment goes for around 15 million GP. Might be more in the future, might be less, who knows. However, the level 2 rabbit, you're probably wondering, is very easy to kill. Nope, it actually apparently has more health than the corporeal beast, and it actually has these same mechanics as Zilyana, so it's kind of tough to kill apparently. Don't really know much else about the rabbit at the moment. I'm sure the OSRS wiki will have more info for you guys, but just a cool little Easter egg here, which I think is a reference to Monty Python and the Holy Grail. Heading back to the main path, we're going to keep going north. We have a brand new dock, which has a big net and fishing spot. We also have one here on the side, which is cage and harpoon. And then we have a couple of tables, a couple of stools here, maybe a performance place, who knows. A couple Easter eggs up here. We have Tide. That's right, his name is just Tide. It's kind of a Chad. And when you ask him what he's doing, he's going to say, I'm just looking at the tide. And as you guys can see, not much tide going on over there, I gotta say. You're going to say, what tide? It's great, isn't it? This dude's high on that Prifddinas OG Kush, bro. That's all I'm saying, man. Yo, shout out Tide, man. Straight Chad. Okay, we're going to keep going east, following the path. Got a couple of other NPCs over here in a small camp. We have Lighter, Roadwer, and Medwell. Now, these guys all say that they left their previous city to live in the forest. When you asked her, you're going to say, who are you? She's going to say, I'm Medwell, a simple forest dweller. Nice to meet you. What do you do here? And she's going to say, I'm recently left my hometown of Gwyneth. How come? Gwyneth may be in the forest, but it is not part of the forest. I desire to be closer to nature. You can keep talking to her, and she'll keep telling you about why they're here. Also to the south here, we have a nature altar. Don't know when this is ever going to be used. Maybe in the future. Maybe there's something here that I'm missing and this altar will be used. But honestly, I kind of like it that there's stuff around this area that isn't necessarily going to be used, right? Adding content just because people have to use it is kind of a bad idea. Having kind of areas like this where you're just exploring, there's nothing for you to do, but it kind of just adds to the depth and it makes it just more believable and better and just better in general. So I really like places like this. Just because we're not ever going to come here ever again maybe doesn't mean that these people aren't important. So shout out to the old school team for making areas like this. It definitely adds to the depth of the new city and the area in general. So I really like that. We're going to keep heading back to where we were. And this time we're going to take a turn here and head west to the city of Gwyneth. So this is where the people we just talked to originally came from. There's really not much to do here. There's a couple of maple trees up here. There's also a master clue inconspicuous hole here, which I'm sure will be, of course, home to a future master clue. We have Press here, and Press we can talk to if we open his or her house. I can't tell. I think it's a her. Hi. Hello. How are you doing? What can I do for you? What do you do here? I'm Guerin's partner. He runs the mill when it's my job to use up all the flour he produces. So she obviously bakes. I would actually love some bread. Thank you. Oh, there's actually free bread on the table. Let's go, dude. I'd love to live in the Elf City, man. It'd be the coolest place ever. So got some bread here. We have a cow pen here. We have a mill here. I'm guessing this guy runs the mill. We have some wheat. Another range here. Gonna keep taking the path this way. Again, all these trees here you guys can chop down. If you guys haven't noticed, by the way, the cool thing about the trees is that they all are part crystal, right? Every single tree in this place is partially crystal because, you know, that's what the elves did. They made everything partially crystal in a sense. So when you guys chop it down, you're still going to get a regular log, but rather just the tree, how it looks a bit different, which I found really cool. So there's this mining site up here, which I have yet to find a way to get up to. I might be silly. Wait, do I just follow this way up here? Okay, yeah, I do. I literally just discovered on video how to get up here. Wow, I am not a smart man. There's also a little gravestone here, a cenotaph that is pretty much remembering all the people who died. And you guys, there's not really much to see on that gravestone, but kind of cool that it's there. We're going to make our way up here. Instead of White Wolf Mountain, man, it's just a scary mountain with more wolves here. Dire wolves, looking kind of creepy. I actually never been up here. This is live footage of me going up here for the first time. Hopefully I don't die. I probably should just pray melee and see what's up here. So this is the mining encampment. Oh, who is this? Ed. It's Ed. Shout out to Ed, bro. Ed is also a J mod. I'm assuming this is also an Easter egg having him up here. So how's it going, Ed? What do you got to say? Hello? Hello again, friends. What are you doing all the way over here? Looking for a helmet. I don't know. It's buried somewhere. That's a reference to the Crack the Clue armor that he's wearing. There was one a couple of years ago, and then there was one, I believe, earlier this year as well. Hey, that's a nice set of armor. Thank you. I'm guessing he's looking for the helm. That's right. And then, hey, your hair is on fire. And he's going to say, get out of it. Your hair is on fire. Get out of it. Nice. All right. Goodbye. Thanks, Ed. Cool to have you here. We have some corpses here. We also have a bunch of gold ore. Probably never going to be used, but again, no worries. Doesn't have to be used for it to be here. This area itself is kind of creepy. Oh my god, there's a black dragon. And ghosts. Bro, this place is sweet. Self-sufficient Iron Man. Iron Man stays on this island forever. Doesn't go anywhere else. Kind of scary. Jeez, please don't attack me, bro. Relax. What's up here? We have a carcass up here. A throne. Iron knife. Iron bar on the ground. All these ghosts. Dragon eggs. It's kind of creepy, boys. This could be a future quest content. This could be hidden Easter eggs everywhere. Obviously, I think this is a dragon that died. I mean, the Orb of Oculus. Again, I'm seeing this for the first time, guys. So, this is as new to me as it is to you right now on the video, if you guys haven't been to this area. But what a cool place. Definitely a well thought out area. Got a waterfall here. I don't know if I can travel down here, but a little waterfall leads down to the maple trees. Yeah, and I guess that's the area. If I missed anything, please comment below if you see anything. I'm kind of extending this a bit longer just because this area is really cool. And I think that's going to be it for the Prifddinas overview. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the overview. I tried to cover as much as I could. I'm sure I missed something. Okay, this place is full of Easter eggs, probably full of hidden rooms and stuff as well. So again, if you guys find anything, if anything is found in the future, please comment in the comment section below. So if people come in the future to check out the video, they can look at the comments and see if anything new was added to the area. But thank you guys all again for watching. There was a lot to cover. Hopefully I gave you a good idea of what you guys can find inside of the city. Personally, I'm a big fan of how the city looks. I think it's absolutely gorgeous and pretty. I want to be here, bro. I'd live here. If I had to choose an old school city to be in, this would be the place. And hopefully you guys find it pretty cool as well. As I mentioned earlier, if you guys enjoy these city overviews, if you guys like seeing stuff like this, please leave a like on the video. Please subscribe if you're new. Thank you guys for watching today's video. Hope to see you next time. Have a good one, and peace.
Wow.